Gather around, kiddies! Today we're gonna read The Birth of the Lich King! This book was given to me by L.O. Ebenlock in the town hall of Darkshire! Ner'zhul and his followers entered the Twisting Nether, the ethereal plane that connects all the worlds scattered throughout the great dark beyond. Unfortunately, Kil'jaeden and his demonic minions were waiting for them. He must have gotten that information from a fortune cookie. Kil'jaeden, who had sworn to take vengeance on Ner'zhul for his prideful defiance, slowly tore the old shaman's body apart, piece by piece, like William Wallace in Braveheart. Kil'jaeden kept the shaman's spirit alive and intact, thus leaving Ner'zhul painfully aware of his gross dismemberment, like Pierce Brosnan in Mars Attacks. Though Ner'zhul pleaded with the demon to release his spirit and grant him death, no, please don't, the demon grimly replied that the blood pact they made long ago was still binding, and Ner'zhul still had a purpose to serve. The orc's failure to conquer the world for the Burning Legion forced Kil'jaeden to create a new army to sow chaos throughout the kingdoms of Azeroth. This new army could not be allowed to fall prey to the same petty rivalries and infighting that had plagued the Horde. And now Kil'jaeden knows, and knowing is half the battle. It would have to be merciless and single-minded in its mission, like the Nazis. This time Kil'jaeden could not afford to fail. Orcs get an F for this semester. Holding Ner'zhul's spirit helpless in stasis, Kil'jaeden gave him one last chance to serve the Legion or suffer eternal torment. Option A, serve the Legion and plot my freedom. Or option B, suffer eternal torment. I don't know. I could use a good eternal tormenting right now. But I think I'll go with option A! Once again, Ner'zhul recklessly agreed to the demon's pact. Ner'zhul's spirit was placed with an especially crafted block of diamond-hard ice, gathered from the far reaches of the Twisting Nether. Cause when I think the Twisting Nether, I think of diamond-hard ice. Encased within the frozen cask, Ner'zhul felt his consciousness expand 10,000-fold. Now he has bling and an infinite psychic abilities! Warped by the demon's chaotic powers, Ner'zhul became a spectral being of unfathomable power. At that moment, the orc known as Ner'zhul was shattered forever, and the Lich King was born. Mazel tov! Ner'zhul's loyal Death Knights and Shadow Moon followers were also transformed by the demon's chaotic energies. The wicked spellcasters were ripped apart and remade as skeletal liches. The demons had ensured that even in death, Ner'zhul's followers would still serve him unquestionably, like little bitches. When the time was right, Kil'jaeden explained the mission for which he had created the Lich King. Ner'zhul was to spread a plague of death and terror across Azeroth that would snuff out human civilization forever, like leprosy! All those who died from the dreaded plague would arise as the undead.
Like a leper.
And their spirits would be bound to the Lich King's iron will forever! Kil'jaeden promised that if Ner'zhul accomplished his dark mission, scouring humanity from the world, he would be freed from his curse, and granted a new healthy body to inhabit. I want this one, Daddy! Though Ner'zhul was agreeable and seemingly anxious to play his part, Kil'jaeden remained skeptical of his pawn's loyalties. Keeping the Lich King bodiless and trapped within a crystal cask assured his good conduct for the short term. But the demon knew that he would need to keep a watchful eye on him. To this end, Kil'jaeden called upon his elite demon god, the Vampiric Dreadlords, to police Ner'zhul and ensure that he accomplished his dread task. Tichondrius, the most powerful and cunning of the Dreadlords, warmed to the challenge. He was fascinated by the plague's severity and the Lich King's unbridled potential for genocide. Today's reading was brought to you by The Night Watch, a local militia that works to keep the roads free and the creeping darkness back for as long as possible. This is Kelthuzar, the LoreMaster. If I never heard of it, it doesn't exist.